Hello everybody, welcome to our tonight's video. Tonight we are doing another podcast on the 2000 Global Crossing at the Glen. So the 2000 Global at the Glen was the final road course of the 2000 season. This race would have some other drivers such as Todd Bonine, Ron Fellows, some road course experience drivers, Tom Hubert, who was also driving for injured Jeremy Mayfield, P.J. Jones, driving Ted Musgrave's car, and I think Ron Hornaday Jr. driving injured Terry Labonte's car. They all were, and Brian Simo and R.K. Smith and Boris said road course racers. So let's start. The first two laps were calm racing until Dale Earnhardt spun, bringing out the first caution. 32 laps of calm racing until Dale Jr. spun in turn 2. And then 2 laps after the restart, Kyle Petty spun in turn 5. 20 laps after the restart, oil was spilled in the front stretch. From Jerry Nadeau's car. And then 2 laps after the restart, Tom Hubert spun, bringing out the final caution. And then the final 20 laps, and then a first-time NASCAR Cup driver wins at Watkins Glen named Steve Park. Park, who wins his first career NASCAR race. Steve Park finishes first, Mark Martin finishes second, Jeff Burton finished third. Martin had a win at Martinsville. Jeff Burton won Las Vegas and the Pepsi 400. Robbie Gordon, Bobby Labonte, who won Rockingham, Darlington, and Indianapolis. We apologize, we're using the 2005 schedule. Tony Stewart, who won Dover, Michigan, and New Hampshire. Unfortunately, after the race, Stewart and Jeff Gordon gets in a confrontation with Jeff Gordon. Dale Jarrett, who won the Daytona 500, Joe Nemechek, Wally Dallenbach Jr., Matt Kenseth, Ricky Rudd, Chad Little, Bill Elliott, Kenny Wallace, Ron Hornaday Jr., Bobby Hamilton Sr., Michael Waltrip, Ken Schrader, Rick Mast, Darrell Waltrip, P.J. Jones, Ward Burton, Jeff Gordon, Jeffrey Bonine, Dale Earnhardt Sr., Robert Presley, Johnny Benson Jr., Elliott Sadler, Stacy Compton, Sterling Marlin, Jimmy Spencer, Kevin LePage, Tom Hubert, Rusty Wallace. Sorry about that. Too rushy on that. Kenseth, who had a win at the Coke 600, and Jeff Gordon, who won Talladega and Infineon, or Sears Point Raceway. Dale Earnhardt, who won Atlanta. Rusty Wallace, who won Bristol and Pocono in the July race. Dave Blaney, Mike Skinner, John Andretti, Jerry Nadeau, Mike Bliss, Dale Earnhardt Jr., who drove Ford, who won Texas and Richmond, Kyle Petty, and Todd Bonine and Ron Fellows. And then the drivers who didn't make the show, Boris said, Scott Pruitt, R.K. Smith, Brett Bonine, and Brian Simo did not make the show for the Watkins Glen Global Crossing at the Glen. So that is all it. If you like our video, we'll do another podcast tomorrow on the 2000 Pepsi 400. Bye, everybody.